What's up, my brothers and sisters? So, my internet is absolutely terrible today. I can't even load the radar. In the top right corner is my service. And, well, you get the gist. And what I wanted to talk about, though, was last night I had another vision, and the creator had given me a visit. This is only the second time he has, as far as I know, has paid me a visit. The last visit he paid me was before the sickness had come. And he told me specifically that I would not get sick. And I never did. I got sick for a week, a couple of months ago, but they didn't have me go to the hospital or nothing like that. And I didn't need a respirator, if that's what the virus still is, because now apparently it's mutated into just the sniffles, like any other sickness. And, well, that's the last time he paid me a visit. And I've had other visions, but not like these. Okay, these were a little different. So before the sickness came, he paid me a visit and he told me that I would not get sick, not to worry about it. And like I said, I never did. I didn't die. I was perfectly fine. And look at all this energy. It gets more massive and massive each day, a little more than yesterday. And, it's just kind of funny because these people keep saying it was the Turkey earthquakes that caused all these other earthquakes. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. To some extent, yes. But these have been going on for some time now. I can feel them. I can hear them. I was given a gift to, look at that explosion out of Vermont. Like an energy explosion. Boom, right there. Boom, right there. It was like two in like an hour. Boom, boom. Yeah, two in an hour. Right there by New York. I think my internet just went out again. And, well, in the dream that I had, it was, as if it was raining. Raining, 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 and would not stop raining. Lots of thunder, lots of lightning. And it just kept raining and raining and raining. And, he went on to go on about the fossil that I found, which I think is a child's foot. He confirmed to me that it is a foot. Okay. And with that being said, I think what I got out of it was that I'm on the right path and to keep going. There's a lot of times where I don't want to do this anymore. I didn't choose this. I never wanted this. And I don't know why people want this. They glorify it as if I should be famous or I should have all this money or something, and this is the complete opposite. I'm absolutely broke, miserable, haunted. I mean, it has caused me to go to prison. I've been to prison twice at that. I'm not like a killer or nothing, I mean, it's just, measly petty crimes like drugs and stuff, and which maybe it was for my best, maybe I needed to dry out. So, it's caused me love interests. People think you're crazy. People are like, I don't, especially women, a lot of times women are like, I don't want to hear that, right? And I have no choice. You know what I mean? Even when I want to stop, he won't let me. And for a long time, I blamed the creator for a lot of the stuff that happened to me in my life. And it probably was. But it was to obtain the gifts and knowledge that I have now, which I do realize now. It was to get me ready for whatever was coming. And it was a lot of trials and tribulations and a lot of suffering and sacrifice. If I could have another life, and do what I wanted to do, I think about that all the time. You know, I could have had a life that had none of this in it, right? Like, that never caused me love interests to not work or, and I understand. I completely understand. And I'm not mad at anybody, but it is stressful. Um, and, the main reason why I got into this was because of the horror and terror that I witnessed in my visions. And I mean, it is absolutely unlike anything I've ever experienced or witnessed or, I mean, seen in movies, anything like that. I'm talking like when people freak out and they're looking at the sky, mom and dad would literally leave their child there crying and run off to nowhere because they don't know what to do. And they're so frightened and freaked out that people will act extremely strange. I'm talking like running in circles, running off without their children, absolute pandemonium and chaos. Just people's reaction. At first everybody's looking at it like that. I call it beautifully chaotic, okay? From what I've witnessed. Because it is. It's very beautiful. But at the same time, it is certain death that is coming. And when people realize this in a matter of seconds, because at first it's like, ooh, ee, ah, how beautiful. Never seen nothing like that, right? But then when it keeps getting closer and closer and people realize that this is not going to stop, absolute panic. And you'd be amazed what people will do in a moment of being frightened and panic, and they're just not themselves. And demonic activity is at an all-time high, and I can see it in so many people. I mean, I believe that even I probably still have demons that haunt me and terrorize me and torment me, and there's nobody in this world that's perfect, right? It's all on your intent of your heart and what you plan on doing and what you would do. And I can tell you this much, man. I wouldn't rely on the government. I wouldn't rely on your mayors, governors, presidents. Because when all is said and done, it ain't going to be the military saving you. It's going to be the kid at Subway. It's going to be the pizza guy. It's going to be the postal service guy. It ain't going to be the military saving you. It's going to be your everyday, ordinary citizen. And maybe we didn't get along in this life, in this society, and society deemed us bad people and never accepted us or whatever it was, right? Well, I'm here to tell you to be patient because you might find out that you're actually really good in the new society that we end up living in. That you're actually more than accepted and people will be grateful to have you around. Blessings and strength.